Hello? Hello? How are we all doing? Apologies. I am appallingly late. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. I couldn't get the stream to start. It was weird. I think it's because I scheduled the stream for Friday and then it's just been like it wanted me to start that. I was like, no, that's for Friday. I'm playing House Flipper now. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. It's all very confusing. A little bit of faffing. A little weeny bit of faffing. Right, let me catch up with who's here. So hi Linda Dean. Hey Lisa, hi Lindsay. Hey Christine, hey Carl. Hey Les, how you doing? Now I've got House Flipper on the Xbox One, but sadly no HDTV or gardening. Yeah, well, Gardening Flipper's out now, isn't it? Which is why I thought I'd have a little bit of gardening today. It's gonna be a little bit of a chill stream. A chill stream. So we're gonna do, because we're pretty much finished this one. So I was thinking to myself, so, because we have 2 streams this week. Technically, we have 2 streams. So Friday, there's going to be, if you haven't already seen it, there's going to be a little kind of 3K celebration stream because we hit the 3K subs. Last week, I think, something like that. Hey Barney, how you doing? Yeah, I think we hit that last week. So there's going to be a little 3K stream thing, and it is going to be. It's going to be a combination of Planet Zoo, House Flipper, and a little bit of Prehistoric Kingdom at the end. And there's going to be, I'm waiting to kind of hear back from them, but hopefully there's going to be some keys from House Flipper. Not definitely, but we shall see if I'm lucky. If I'm lucky, I don't think it's a thing they do very often. So they'd be very kind if they actually do give me anything, but we shall see. So yeah, I thought we would do, and the plan is for Friday stream that we're going to do. Just want to make sure the sound's all right and everything, because yes, I've done a little bit of faffing around. The plan for Friday stream is that we're going to build a house. So I've been doing some research, grabbing some new workshop things this week, and yeah, we're going to do that on Friday. So we need to kind of finish this house because I suspect we won't get that all done on Friday. So we'll go down here. I think we're pretty much done down here. I don't feel like I need to do much else. AMD is updating, so I have to restart. No worries, Christine. Hopefully it all works out all right for you. Not like my restarts seem to end up giving me grief. I've still got problems in here every time I restart, and I don't know what it is with these 2 pictures. But there's something obviously wrong with this house that it does this. It seems to do this every time. I'm going to turn the music down a tiny bit because I feel like that's a little loud. Yeah, so it seems like there's something wrong with this house, but I'm just going to kind of leave this for now. And I think we're going to do some gardening. Seems the Garden Flipper just came out on console, which is all very exciting. Although it looks like they've had a few little issues. Am I actually streaming? Am I streaming in 2 different places, guys? No, I've just got 2 versions of the same stream open. How weird. I'm streaming, aren't I? Everybody's there. You guys are actually there, right? I'm really confused. I do apologise. My YouTube streaming thing is being really weird tonight. We are here, cool. Right, so we're going to do a bit of gardening. We're not here. We're not here. We're not here. Cool. I just thought I'd check. I'm here as well. Good. Is that where we all are? Everybody's here. Nadine, she's present. She's got a glass of wine. She's got a onesie on. Everybody's where they should be. So I haven't done this in ages, but let's have a little think about what we're going to do. Can we now get rid of this? We can, but we can't get rid of these, can we? Okay. So we're going to do a bit of gardening. It's probably be like a couple of hours. Like, I don't know. We'll see how we get on. Not too long. It's not going to be an epic 5-hour long stream today because we have lots to do this week. So yeah, I thought we'd do a little bit of the gardening stuff and things because I've not done this in so long. So let's have a little look. Let's have a little plan. What I always tend to find with these houses is that the front garden's always pretty huge, isn't it? Actually, there's a lot of side garden here. So we could like separate across from here and we use this side area. So maybe we put a pool in down the side. And then I think maybe we just put a fence across the air and leave this kind of weird. No onesie today. Still in my working clothes. Just recently came home and jumped in the stream with wine and crisps. Nice. What sort of crisps you got? I want crisps. Gazebos and trellises. This has all changed. This whole layout has changed since I last used this. Freestanding pools. Other. So where's the... Oh, okay, the fences are now in the fences section. Are the hedges? Yes, sweet. So I'm going to just kind of divide up the space a bit. We'll do a hedge here. So have we got any console players in the chat? Just out of interest. What's everybody's take on the garden flipper so far? Some kind of pom bear crisp, but the cheaper version. Budget pom bears, and they've got like one arm or something. They're all a bit gangy looking. They're rescue bears. They're like I'm trying to think what they're like. They're really like thin, aren't they? I don't think I've ever had them. You're on your phone for now? No worries. Yeah, they're like, I'm trying to think what they're like. They're a bit like, they're really thin, aren't they? But bear shaped. Don't think you see them very much in the UK. Fences. Let's do a fence down this side. Let's have a nice white fence, I think. Can we do a white fence? Yes, we can. Okay, so we'll try and use as much of this as possible. They sell them in savers. I don't know what savers is. Is that like Lidl's? They are very good and salty. Perfect to go for a sweet wine. Nice. Yeah, that's what I thought. My equivalent of that I have in my brain are discos. They're a really nice salty crisp as well. I always struggle. I don't know if it's just me, but I always struggle. I feel like it's a minor design flaw. But the gap always seems like it's. See, that to me looks like it should have a post on the end of it. That's not the right one. It's a bit like Superdrug but cheaper. What's the other one that's like Superdrug? Oh, Boots is like Superdrug, isn't it? Right, so that's a little bit. We'll do a pool area here. So let's get a pool going. Yeah, discos I like. Do you know what I had the other day? This might not translate to everyone in different countries, but skips. I love a skip. Not a skip as in a la 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 la. I'm a bit old for skipping. But skips are like a prawn flavoured crisp, and they're really light. You put them on your tongue and they kind of melt. Yeah, they do seem odd, don't they? Seems like it should be able to be like that, like a full fence post should be able to go in there. But it's all right. We'll kind of. I think what I've done before is I've kind of cover it up with a tree or a rubbish skip. Yeah. Oh, I love a skip. Me, I cannot get enough of a skip. Standing outside a building site, looking at a skip, and I'm like, "Ooh, look at all the things. Look at that rubble. There's a bit of rubble, me." Hey, Dennis. How you doing? Whatsits? Yeah, Whatsits are hit and miss. I think sometimes Whatsits are not the same as they used to be. Right, so we'll do like a pool area. Maybe we'll try and do. Maybe we'll do like an outside. Yeah, like an outside kitchen thing. I've done that before, but we've got all new pieces now. I don't really want that one. I want a nice tall one. Needle plants. These are changed. Where's the trees then? Decorative plants. Hedges. There were big tall trees, weren't there, before? Decorative. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Can you say a couple of nice words to my computer? I'd like to play House Flipper and look at the stream on my computer now. Please. Please, Christy, to computer. Be nice. Frazzles. Yeah, Frazzles is good crisps. You reckon a veggie plot? Yeah, we could do a veggie plot actually where on the side that the let's maybe do that. On the side that the bunker is. We could do a veggie plot. Well, you started it. All the talks of crisps. I'll have to devour my other crisps as well now. I've got some cheddar cheese and red onion flavoured ones. With all these crisps you are spoiling us. It seems very civilized. Okay, so what about like a little divider here? Is there anything that's actually got a gate in it? I never really remember this. I haven't done this in so long. Fences. So no, that's the only gate we've got, isn't it? This great big massive one. It's strange that they haven't added any more to that. Let's go. That's quite nice. There is a fence gate in the workshop now, but it won't open, will it? It'll just be a. I did suspect there'd be one on the workshop, but it won't function. Just trying to think here for a second. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll make this open. Well, there will be stuff on the workshop. Yeah, actually, do you know what? I need to do the. Let's put gravel down here. There will be stuff on the workshop, but none of it will function. None of it will function like a gate. It'll all just be flat, won't it? I'm not worried about this being rough at the moment. Yeah, I haven't done a garden. I haven't done, well, properly put any effort into a garden in a long time, but we shall see. We shall see. Oh, hitbox on that is not very generous, is it? Oh, auto save. Auto save. Okay. I'm trying to think what the last garden that I did was. It probably wasn't. It's not been for a while. I'm gonna make it all pretty. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about that. I'm gonna make it as pretty as I can anyway. There's no fence post that's like big enough for that, is there? I wonder if I could make something. Let's have a look. See if you can kind of make something look like it's a gate. Fences. So if you add that, I guess not really. I've had for crashing since I started using workshop items. Never had them before. I have to say I haven't really had much in the way of issues with crashes with the workshop items. I'm gonna do that and then put a post down next to it and one there. I think Bible as a gate. It's not quite right because the post's wrong, but maybe we'll come back to that. Yeah, I have to say I've not had any issues with it really at all. Any issues with anything workshop wise. I feel the kind of laggy moments more, definitely. I sometimes use the door that is used for closets. I take the white one and match it to the fence. Yeah, I know what you mean. Tall though, isn't it? It's really tall, that. Actually, I don't like the colour of that. Not sure. Not today. So we might try and make like a little garden. What am I trying to say? Like a little bit, sort of like a garden kitchen-y type bit there. So what we could do is we could fence that off as well. I think we're going to do a bunch of fencing. So let's go there. Can we get another one in next to it? No. BLB again. No worries. So let's do this. Oh, interesting. It doesn't go as tall as that one. Okay. Interesting. You have to. I'd love to have these kind of work. I wonder if that's because of that top bit. Let's not use this fence then. Let's use a shorter fence here. Fences. So that one, is that the one I just used? Oh, this one's got end posts on it. Okay, let's use that one. So we'll do another little section divide here. And we'll make one side of this like the little. Make one side of this like a nice big deck area, and then we'll make one side of this like a gardening plot, and then that can be the access to the bunker for whatever reason. Yeah, it's a shame that's the only gate, because it's just a bit ornate, isn't it? It's always just a bit like, it works in that very specific setting. It works in kind of like if you're doing like a country house or cottagey feel garden. But most of the houses don't really fit that. I always find that's one of the things that they kind of, it's an interesting. I think some of the garden flipper stuff will feel better when we get the pets DLC, ironically, because we'll get, well, we haven't seen any screenshots or anything yet, obviously, but they've talked about there being different countryside residences, so it will be really interesting to see whether we get kind of country feeling gardens. You'd sort of assume we will, because some of this garden stuff doesn't really work for, this sort of, as I said, it's like cozy cottage style. It doesn't massively work for these sorts of houses, because these are all just townhouses, aren't they? None of them feel right for that. So we shall see. Can I do this? Oh, look at that! That's amazing. That actually fits. So yeah, we'll make a kind of a bit of a. This will be the kind of party area. I don't know what's going to be in the middle. It's pretty massive, this garden. This is often slightly my problem with these gardens. They're pretty huge. You end up with this bit. You often end up with this sort of bit in the middle that's like, what did I do now? If we could do some kind of terraforming, like elevating the ground or lowering, just make some hills and such things. Yeah, well, if you remember back, it would be interesting to see that, because I was sort of I had the same sort of thought. It would be lovely to see that, wouldn't it? But if you remember back to the trailer for the luxury DLC, I don't think it was actually in the garden, but they looked like the gardens were kind of raised on a riverbed, like they were alongside a river. One of the gardens that we saw in that trailer looked like the back of it kind of was on almost like an embankment to a river. But yeah, seeing some. Wouldn't that be awesome to see some like elevation change? It's like tiered gardens and that sort of thing. Would be really cool. I'd love to see, actually. I mean, I'm really interested to know whether they're ever kind of have an intention to do anything that's like an update to the garden flipper, because it doesn't feel like it's had much love in a while. I know they definitely have added some new plants and things, but yeah, it feels like it needs a little bit more always. I know. Hey Teresa, how you doing? Yeah, we sort of talked about it earlier. So it's because we're kind of at the end of this house. I can't remember if I actually finished making the point I was going to make, but we're kind of at the end of this house now. We've finished the bunker downstairs, and on Friday with the kind of the 3K stream, so there's going to be a sort of celebration stream on Friday. I could make this. I guess I could make that a flower bed. It seemed like it made sense to rather than start a new house today, to spend a little bit more time finishing this one, and obviously as Garden Flipper's just come out on console, I thought it might be quite a cool thing just to go back to this and see, because I haven't done any garden stuff in a long time. Hey, crazy gardens back in my Sims 3 days. Loved the landscaping options there. Oh, I didn't know that. Could you actually do that then? Yeah, they changed this, Lindsay. They changed this. You didn't used to be able to get rid of this fence, if you remember. So that was a change. I don't know when that was. But yeah, they changed. I think this being able to put it under the poles. Well, that looks a bit glitchy, doesn't it? It looks like it's just kind of floating now. Hey OJ, how you doing? Hey Elephant. Yeah, so I thought we'd just give the gardening stuff and things a go today. We'll do a few different bits and pieces. We'll see how we get on, and maybe I won't do the front garden very much. Maybe I'll just do a sort of gravelly front garden. But yeah, so I was thinking about trying to do some sort of what was I going to do? I was going to do like a garden patio sort of thing out here, but with like a, I don't know, what was it going to be? You know what we could do? Like a gazebo as well. Like a garden kitchen sort of thing. I've done this before, but not for a while. Pool and patio. And because I'm thinking some of the new stuff that we've got in the deals in the workshop might help. Where's it going to be though? Furniture, maybe. So none of these I think are going to work that well. I have, yes, I have hit it. Thank you very much, OJ. Yeah, I think we hit it last week or something. It's really cool. Yeah, so anyone coming in at the moment, as I said, there's going to be a sort of 3K celebration on Friday. Hey Weston, with House Flipper and Planet Zoo and Prehistoric Kingdom as well. I'm reckoning probably about a 6-hour stream, but we shall see. What can I use out here? I picked up a few new things as well. Check out this. Look at that bad boy. Actually, maybe we can use the Ozcraft stuff out here. We shall see. Let's just go for Oz's stuff. Is this going to work? Because it's going to have to be... It's going to be freestanding. It should be alright, shouldn't it? Yeah. Okay, so it can freestand out here, and we can use the overhangs to create a deck. Let's just check this a second. I can't put a gazebo in that space, can I? Okay, what are those under then? Structures, gazebos and trellises. Did I not make a... I think I did, unless it didn't post. Hold on then. I'm pretty sure I... Well, I thought I did. I'll post it again. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Oh, did it? Did you actually find it? No, right, okay. Oh dear. Yeah, because it once it goes into that approval thing, you can't. I can't see it. Thanks, Nadine. Appreciate it. I thought it was always you. That's probably approving that. Oh, we could do this. This might be kind of cool. You know what I thought I did? What did you do, Lisa? We've got new RAM, memory, and new hardware. Cool. So you're going to be... I can't remember if you said you've got this on PC now, Weston. So we could use this. I wonder if this will actually assemble in that space. Let's see. Usually it's me approving it because I wait for it to pop up. But it seems like today some of my mates were quicker. Oh, right, okay. So that does kind of squeeze in there. Should we go with that? Yeah, to be honest, half the time I never trust my memory, Lisa. So I'm like, I think I've done something and I haven't done something, or sometimes you do something and it doesn't quite do it. So that's what my suspicions were, that I thought I'd done it and I didn't. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. A lot of people got these sorts of things outside their house at the moment. It might be a bit tight on the old kitchen thing. Trying to just sort of suss out a layout for this, really. You only have house for workshop because it took some items to say. Yeah, it is definitely a difference maker. So let's do a corner in that over there. It's definitely a difference maker that I don't think I could live without. A little tiny bit of me would be interested to see what it's like on console, but I don't think I could do without the PC. Without the workshop, sorry. So we're going to be getting... Yeah, I think once we've done this one... I guess we're going to be getting to the... Well, we're going to be getting to finishing this one. So my plan was, because obviously I'm going to be starting this house build. If you haven't seen the post, you probably won't have noticed that, but I'm talking about basically building a house on Friday on the stream, using all the workshop stuff. We're going to give it a go again. Is that right? Doesn't seem right, does it? Why is it? Oh, that's because I've not lined it up properly. Yeah, and I'm assuming, unless everything's amazing, I think it's unlikely that we'll finish that house, that whole build, in the time that I'll be streaming on Friday, or that I've allowed for House Flipper. So it's going to be basically like 2.5 hours of House Flipper, 2.5 hours of Planet Zoo. Was I crouching? Maybe I was. We'll put a bit of trellis back there or something. Great update. My computer is completely freaking out. Oh dear. What was it for you? It was a graphics driver update or something, was it? Graphics driver updates can be really annoying sometimes. Because mine tend to do weird things with my sound for some reason. Right, so we'll do that. Has he got any pieces that work as like an island? I can't really remember. But let's not do that. Let's keep that off. And let's maybe put the... Isn't there like a... What's the outside? We don't want to cook... do people have a cooker in their garden? Like as a garden kitchen, would you have a cooker? Is that weird? Doesn't seem to connect properly, that one. What's that not attaching right? Oh, I've just realised what's going to happen here. This isn't going to work. Hey Adam, how you doing? Cook in kitchen and carry the food out. Yeah, but we're like, this is a VIP. Yeah, it's the slabs, isn't it? So the slabs. Yeah, okay, interesting. So this is a little bit more of a challenge than I thought it was going to be. So the kitchen counter, so these actually line up. They've got like a fixed height, and because I've lifted the kitchen counter up on the slabs, it's not going to work. So let's get rid of that for a second. Interesting, they float amazingly. Yeah, a barbecue obviously would work, but I'm going for the kind of kitchen garden thing. Kind of addicted to Garden Flipper on my Xbox series. Yeah, so I'm a PC player, but I thought we'd give Garden Flipper a bit of a try today. Again, I haven't played it in a long time. Well, I say I haven't played it in a long time. I haven't bothered with the gardens in quite a while. So there's definitely going to be some things that will work on console in this, but there will be some stuff that you see that's like, you know, workshop items and stuff that unfortunately isn't available on console. But might give you some ideas if you've only just started. I've done the gardens a few times, but tend to not always do them. What's that, Dennis? Tell him about it. Tell him about it. Tell him all about it. Who's him? Alright, Christine, no worries. Right, let's just check then. Okay, so we could do this. I don't really want to do it as... I don't really want to do it as gravel, though. That's going to look weird. Have I got any... Is there any, like, floor tiles now that are placeable? Aha. Black ceiling tile, black tile. Will this go on the floor? Oh, these will go on the floor, peeps. Sorry, we did all that paving and now I'm getting rid of it. Let's just keep that though. Yeah, it's not going to be easy to do that though, Lisa, because the yeah, this will work. Something like this will work. I'm just almost guaranteed that the gap there to there won't be a perfect slab. This will work though. Maybe not the parquet. Mosaic. I'm not sure who's making these, but they're handy. So these just clip. So let's go from this way. Oh, we might have to move the kitchen units. I love I can change my resolution on the Xbox. You can either do 1080p 1440 or 1800, either 30 or 60 FPS. No eco option, plus it's running max settings too. Nice. So it's running a lot better than it was before then. for the patch of the DLC. This is going to raise it up. We shall see. Raise it up. No, perfect. So what we'll do is we'll do this, and then we'll create like a little, some sort of little edging piece to finish this off. Yeah, I think that's okay. I think that'll be alright. I mean, I could look at other tile options. That's a wall slider. Let's have a look at the black. See, that's a bit much, isn't it? If I do that everywhere. It has inherited the Xbox One X patch that carries over from last gen controls to the SX. Nice. What do we think about this floor? Yay or nay? It's not very decky, is it? That's the only problem. I could have a little look on the workshop. We're already into the workshop though. I don't want to spend loads of time on this. You like it? Okay. Cool, that's good enough for me. Can we go with like one of these? I think the mosaics are just a bit much. They're like, let's have a look. So I can't put all of them down. I've only got these options basically. This is just going to be a bit crazy. That's going to be a lot of pieces as well. Renovations, floors. You will find all the possible floors. Go to the workshop, renovations, floors. Are you saying actually go into the workshop then? Alright. Alright. Hold on a second then. You can't play at all? Can you roll back the patch? Maybe. Okay, right. So we're flipping over to the workshop a second, guys. So go to workshop tab under renovations. Oh right, okay. Yeah, I don't think I've installed many. I think that's what it is. I don't think I've hardly got any. It did take a lot of persuading, didn't it? Terracotta ceiling tiles. Yeah, workshop on console would be. It's such a difference maker. It's like, I was quite surprised to hear them saying, yeah, they had a stream what last week or something, but it was quite surprising to hear them saying we were all surprised how much of an impact it was going to be. It's like, yeah, we were telling you for ages. Oh, that's not terrible, is it? Half blue painted plank. Maybe not. As soon as it starts up, it crashes. That sucks. So those are not. Those are wall pieces, aren't they? Okay, let's see if there's deck. I don't know if we're going to have an option here. Anybody else got any other ideas? Patio? Slab? I don't know if we've got a lot of options. What about wood? There's going to be loads of these, aren't there? Yeah, it tends to be. It's not a lot of games for sure that get modding on console. It's a big thing to do though, because you have to build the whole kind of proprietary thing, don't you? That's the trouble. Bamboo wood slider. See, that would be lovely if I could put that on the floor. Kind of stack a workup item in the different colours. Don't know how to say it. Yeah, I know what you mean. 100% know what you mean. Yeah, it's a real. It's really getting pretty disorganised in here. It's not the people's fault, but yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, you've basically got the same things there. I mean, it can be done by collections, but you can't search the workshop by only looking at collections. I don't think this is right. I think we just need to go with those ones. Interesting, no one's done that yet though. Tile. So we could go, let's grab that anyway. We'll have a look at what that looks like. Bathroom tiles. Oh, Dennis has done a bunch of tiles. Okay. Oh, these are the ceiling tiles, aren't they? Yeah, we've seen those before. Terracotta ceiling tiles, tiles. PC mods ported to Xbox, but only 2 games at the moment. Well, Fallout 4 have got them because it's Microsoft, right? That's why Fallout 4's got it, because Bethesda is owned by Microsoft. So they basically made it all work for them. they made it all easy for Bethesda to do it. And that is one of the few exceptions, but for that reason. I mean, considering how difficult it was for console to accept House Flipper at all, I think the chances of getting... Actually, that's not terrible, is it? I wonder if I can use that on the floor. That might work. I think I've got this terracotta one as well. Maybe the terracotta one would work, or the mosaic. Sorry, Teresa, I think that's probably what you were asking me about. I'll use that one. That's going to be too much. I'll get those ones as well. There's like 5 people at the moment who are absolutely caning it in terms of their. So this lady, I think is a lady. She's made so much stuff. The mods were before the Bethesda deal. All right, I'm talking crap then probably. Well, we'll try that. We'll try those. I think we'll try those. That one. Yeah, I think these would probably be just a bit too much. I don't mind the parquet, but it's not perfect, is it? In game, like having one workshop item, when you click it in the tablet to buy, you get the color options. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, that would be definitely useful. No worries, Adam. Take it easy. Okay, so we could see what this one looks like. Trouble is the slabs are not the actual slab pieces. I'll tell you what it looks like. It looks like lino, doesn't it? It doesn't look like it's stone, that. And I think it's because of the size of the slab or the size of the pieces. See, the actual tile section's not getting any bigger. It looks like lino. It doesn't look like stone. but maybe I prefer that. Let's just put that down a second. And let's have a look at this. That is a stone piece as well, a floor piece as well. I think maybe we'll try this blue one. 6 by 6. Yeah, that's going to be way easier. We'll give that a go. I think we'll give that a go. Yeah, it did kind of make me laugh on the stream the other day. When, I mean, it's right. It is right that there's something like 5,000 items on the workshop. Whether there should be 5,000 items, I don't know if there should be. I feel like it's 5,000 items because of the fact that it's a bit disorganized. Because it's not really been made in a way that supports loads of people making loads of colour variants. But I think that's probably a fairly easy thing. Well, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not an easy thing for them to do. It would certainly be something that could be managed a little bit better by the people that are creating workshop items. So like not loads of people are creating collections, which is a real, it's a lot easier. It's definitely something if you're a content creator, if you're a mod creator, putting stuff on the workshop. If you create, the sliders, create those in a collection so that someone can just click once to say subscribe to the whole collection. Makes it a lot easier. Oh, this is going to overlap annoyingly an uncertain amount every time. So it's like 2 little bits underneath. Oh. Cool. Yeah, I think this will look alright. I would have liked to have had just like a normal deck looking texture, but I think this will be alright. And in fact, let's do, before I push that back into that gap, let's get some fence. I'd like some sort of trellis back there. Or something back there. Actually, do you know what we could try? It's just an idea. As a bit of a preparation for Friday, what about we try and make that a brick wall? Let's have a look-see. Package of panels. Oh, that's the base game stuff. It's huge though, isn't it? Would be quite nice as a piece of brick there though. So, what about if we stack these? Yeah, this might look cool. This is going to be the problem on Friday, getting that. Look at that though. It's impossible to get them. Kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? So that one lined up perfectly. Why did this one not line up perfectly next to it? And there's little pop in. See that little pop there? It just popped a little gap open. Yeah, I do. In fact, actually, we might try. What the plan is for Friday? I got a stud wall off of the workshop. I think Pom's shared it, but I think I actually already had it. Anybody any idea what this is called? It's not probably in that section, is it? Renovation? Oh, there is actually a garden section there as well. Randomness. That. Oh, it's too tall. Oh, that's not going to work. Why have they made it so tall? Is that the in-game wall height? That seems really high. Oh well, it's not going to work for what I'm doing anyway. Yeah, I do. I do have a slider that could go there, which would work probably. Maybe look a bit crap, but let's just move these a second. At this rate, we're not going to get very much of this garden done. It's always my way, isn't it? Always my way. I don't suppose I can put my magic Oz shelf on the floor, can I? No. I don't want to give up on this quite yet. I wonder why that second one won't go up on the top of it. See, it's red. I wonder if it's the... Oh, there we go. Okay, just try not to do anything funky. I think these tend to like move when you delete one. That's when you tend to get the holes in them. Yeah, I think that'll look kind of cool. Right, so let's do our last little bit of deck here. 6x6 going to be too big. Let's cheer in. They collide when you place anything close to it or remove something. And you reckon? We shall see that in a second. So the lady that's made the sliders, I think it's like Releaser or something like that. Probably slaughtering her name, and I'm assuming it's a lady, but only because of the avatar picture. Oh, that's so annoying. It's not going to fit, is it? It's all going to have to move over. You have to rotate them. You have long brick with short brick. Oh, there's no way I'm doing that, Dennis. I'm not going to worry about the pattern of the brick, dude. You're right, but I'm not going to worry about that. You only notice that at second glance. You don't notice that straight away. And it's going to have all sorts of stuff in front of it, so I'm not bothered. I mean, to be fair, I could put the sliders up on it now. I'm more likely to want to do that because it's got some width to it. I suppose the other option would have been to create it with them sliders and have it go around a corner to make it look like it was a brick wall. Hey Jonathan, is that? Yes, yes, and then retracted. Not yes, no. Right. Okay. So let's try this. Yeah, I didn't want to overlap it on the other side because it would have been doing. I don't mind it texture glitching underneath something, but if I'm doing it, I don't want to have it over here. Okay, so let's do a spin then. That's weird, isn't it? That's alright. So most of that is going to get hidden behind the kitchen units anyway. Is that the right one? That's not the one, is it? Oh, that's not the one. It's good, but it's not the one. There it is. Okay, so hopefully none of this is going to move. We need to make sure it stays up on top of this as well. Is that what does that mean? Does that mean you're happy to see me playing House Vipper? Welcome, Jonathan Romero Bautista. Welcome. Yeah, someone should make a. Oh, maybe we should see. If, I was going to say, maybe we should see if we could get Oz to make us a built-in barbecue bit for the garden, so we can use this as a garden set. That'd be pretty cool. Like a hot plate, stuff like that. Because I'm trying to incorporate the barbecue into this. It's going to look a bit weird, I think. Let's go one more. Sorry, not that one. Let's go one square, one more. Actually, maybe let's go a bit more than that as well. And then we're going to have overhang here. Oh, that's a much harder thing to do. I don't think he'd be able to whip that up. I mean, the man's a magician, but I don't think he'd be able to whip that up quite so quickly as he did last week. Right, let's just double check this actually looks all right now. Yeah, so that'll be fine. So we will have that one. And under like an under the counter glass fridge would be cool as well, wouldn't it? Has he got a sink? He's got a sink piece, yeah. So let's take that. Oh, this could disrupt my wall now. That seems alright. You're dead? Oh no, don't be dead. Don't be dead. Yeah, wine fridge, exactly. That's what we need. Don't be dead, Christine. Speaking to us from beyond the grave. We'll have to see if we can find some way of incorporating the barbecue in. That's not going to fit, is it? Oh no, it does. Beautiful. Graphics card is. Oh dear. Can you maybe roll back the update? Doo-doo-doo. When I'm invited, you don't need to put the wine in the fridge. It'll be empty quicker than you could warm up. Brilliant. Okay, so let's have a look at our barbecue options. I don't really remember what BBQ. That's not going to work. We want a big griddle thing, don't we? Garden. Yeah, so there's this. It's not anywhere near as glam as I want though, is it? Doesn't like being on top of that either. Okay. I don't think there's any other options. Chimney. Does that work? Well, that's pretty cool. It's a nice little addition, isn't it? Pizza oven. Is there a pizza oven somewhere? Don't want that. I feel like there's a barbecue actually in the game, isn't there? Like in the. Is it in the garden stuff? Recreation? Oh, there we go. Yeah, there is a pizza oven, okay. Oh, it's a little small, isn't it? See, if it glitched into that. Let's just try something for a second. I don't think this is going to work, but we'll have a look. Oh, interesting. That's like a little trim piece. That's kind of nice, isn't it? Archbold slatch for sauna. God, I've got so much stuff now and it's a bit overwhelming. So the sliders will only, I think they'll only go on a wall, won't they? Let's just try this. No, they will float. So I want maybe under window. Under window. That's dark green apparently. White wall, cream wall. Yeah, it's too high, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. I'm trying to think what I could use as like a hot plate. To pretend there's like a hot plate there. I feel like that's a better option than going down this route. So what we'll do... Yeah, we'll try and make this look like a hot plate somehow. Yeah, but I don't think it's going to... Oh, yeah, maybe it was shorter. Maybe the slider... You're saying for the slider, half wall. It's still too high, that. I think we can try and make something look like it's a hot plate here. Yeah. I'm trying to think now. Tile, something that's a horizontal. Base game hob. Yeah, English only please in the chat if you don't mind, Maria. Just for kind of mod's sake, really, just so we understand what everyone's saying. Not that I'm suggesting you're saying anything bad, but you never know. I mean, there's the hot plate, isn't there? There is just the normal kind of whatever it's called from the kitchen stuff. It looks a bit crap though. I just kind of want something like black, like even like some mats, table. Is that Portuguese? Placemats are they called? Place. No, what are those things called in the base game in the that we got in HGTV, which is oh god, accessories. No. Can someone, if anyone doesn't mind, I've got a fez, have a little scout on the workshop for anything that I could use as like a. It can just be a like something that will sit on top here that's black. It doesn't even need to be. Doesn't even need to look that much like a grill or anything. I think we can just kind of make it look like it. Table. Thanks, Inzy. There's a drain here, unfortunately. Never mind. I think maybe we'll just come round again. We could have a fridge, I guess. So the under the shelf fridges that we get in the game, are they? I'm trying to think what sort of height they are. What's that do? Oh, that only goes on a wall by the looks of it. Yeah. Cabinet, single shelf. That has to go on a wall as well. We should check the overhang out as well in a second. So this should work. And we'll fit that in with one more little bit. I think we'll go. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, you can do that. Does that jitter? Posted a pic on the House Over channel on your server from when I made an attempt to make an outside kitchen with grill. What's the little metal piece you use there? Just out of interest, the actual kind of the grill piece, because that will work perfectly. Hey, Mama Bear. There's a black bath mat. Yeah, that would be all right. That would potentially work all right. It's a shame these kind of glitch a little bit when you overlap them. It's the grill from the garden DLC. Okay, I'll have a look at that in a sec. So a combination of like a black mat. I'm not gonna bring you guys back to the workshop. I'm just gonna grab that really quickly. So is it called table mat, Lindsay? Table mat. Oh, bath mat. Sorry, I didn't read what you said properly. Bath mat. Oh, it seems I already have that. I've reacquired it. Okay, let's have a look. Hope you and your family well. Yeah, not too bad. Thank you very much. Why is it not searching? Oh, that's interesting. Did that always do that? I just searched in the wrong. I thought that worked. Isn't there not? Did he not make a little angled piece of overhang as well? Overhang. I thought he made a little kind of triangle shaped bit. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. There it is. A little sort of cornery bit. So let's just do that a second. Overhang 10. Overhang 25. That's what we want. Why you not do it? Hey Tanya, that's all right. No worries. I'm making like a bit of an outside kitchen daily type thing. Attempting to anyway. It's very normal. Don't worry about coming in late. People come in late all the time. Everybody was always coming in and like everyone can come in and out. Most people don't watch the whole stream, so Peeps is welcome to pop in and out whenever they want. Oh, that works quite nicely. Cool. Right. Sweet. Let's try and do this thing then. This madness. Okay, so bath mat. Do we think this is going to mount on the top of something? Bath mat. Dark grey might even be better. Yes, yeah, I think that will look all right. I think we can sell this in. I think we can make this work. It's the context. If you put anything in context, and create enough of a kind of some gump around it. That's a shame I can't get a second one. That's actually really cool because it actually even looks like it's made out of slate, doesn't it? I would actually argue that works better as what I'm using it for than it would even for as a bath mat. Yes, perfect. I'm well happy with that. All we need is some stuff to sell it. So I'm going to check for grill. I don't think grill. See, look, something just like doing a few bits of this. I think this is convincing. Does anyone know if there's any like? I've probably got them already. Any kind of utensils, like a spatula or something. I know I've got like a bunch of things like burgers and whatever as well. That's a bit too neat, isn't it? Burger. Fried egg. It's a fried egg. I mean, I guess so. You're outside. Garden. Recreation. Steak. Definitely want a steak. Yeah, I don't think the burgers are all in their buns though, aren't they? You don't actually have burgers in their buns on the hot plate. Bratwurst. The cobs we can have, the corns. Except it's got a little salady bit with it. Dean wants some corn on the cob. I think that's okay. No, I'm not. I'm not at all too posh for burgers. We're not at all. I'm saying you wouldn't have them in their buns. I mean, I guess we could put them on the little. We can put them here, on some little plates and whatever. Bratwurst. I don't know if we've got any potatoes. I know what's quite nice. I quite like a banana on the barbie. It's House of the Two. Yeah, I guess they are. Creation. There's a whole load of like ketchup and stuff somewhere as well, isn't there? Let's get some of these out as well. I can move these around later just so I can probably don't have to hunt for them then. Yeah, maybe I haven't picked those up then. Ketchup and mustard. I'm pretty sure I've got them. Just not in the same. They're just not all. They're just not in the same place as. So is that one? This one's better. Maybe we'll use both of them. Mustard. If they were all that posh, they wouldn't be eating meat at all. Is that how it works? Is that what it works? We haven't got a fridge yet. No, true. Don't forget the wine, definitely. We need some kitchen roll and stuff as well. My girlfriend calls it paper towel, but then she's a bit posh. I guess we could probably get some glasses out as well. Over here. Do you want red or white? She's probably going to say yes. Yes, please. Right, is it kitchen roll or is it paper towel? Kitchen roll. I'm going to go with kitchen roll. It's not going to be kitchen roll, is it? That actually works all right. Can we make those? Can we make those look metal? Maybe. Oh, see, I thought you were going for a white. Yeah, so you can you don't want red in the fridge anyway. What kind of savages do you think we are? Red's supposed to be room temperature. Yikes. Hey, where's they doing? We're doing a thing. We're doing a thing. We're mid-thinging. What was I looking for, guys? Oh, I was looking for towel, wasn't I? I think it's under paper towel. Yeah, it is. It's only me that's a commoner. It says kitchen roll. In fact, isn't there one on a holder? Yeah, that's better. That's nicer. Oh, this is something just janked. Some of these things are not happy. They're a bit janky. That's all right, Christine. Don't worry. I know it's. Yeah. You're talking to someone who has an overly complicated technical system and a level of competence that's just below that level of. Just below the required standard of what I've got. So let's fill in these other fridges, these other bits, and we need to find some sort of fridge. In fact, let's actually look at fridges first. So yeah, that's what I suspected. And the other one's not got a glass front to it, has it? It's a real shame they didn't think to make these like counter size. What's the chances that that goes inside there? That's a shame, isn't it? I wonder if we can do some magic with Oz's stuff. I don't think this is going to work though, because this needs to attach to a wall. Oh, it doesn't need to attach to a wall, but it's not going to work. What about a shelf? These don't need to attach to a wall. Yeah, shizer. That's not going to work, is it? I was hoping that I could like. Let's just see. So I could do this. I can kind of blend it in, I think, and then I can potentially use the overhang pieces to hide it in there. But it's not going to work. It's not going to... Well, I could raise it off of the floor with something, I guess. That's not what you want, Toves. Us mods need wine. No. Can we not do that? I swear I've done this before, haven't I? Glitch them in. Why is it snapping funny? Oh, it's doing weird things, guys. I can't get it to snap. What's going on there then? You can probably not really tell what's happening there, but I can't get it just to snap over one. Let's just do that a second. Oh, you can definitely put it on top of the counter. 100%. I'm just trying to see if I can get it underneath the counter. because I'm contrary. I do not do these things. An outside beer tap as well. That would be epic. We need gin. We need gin. I could try the bigger one. I think the bigger one was going to work, but maybe I'm wrong. No, you're right. Well done. There's something weird about this. I wonder if it's the fence there that it's getting kind of disturbed by something. That's okay. Right, we can do something. We can just put something up there to hide that. Hide that away. Okay, right. So we could probably build that up. There is a keg on a stand in the workshop. Is there? And what's it look like? Is it decent? I don't know if I want a. I don't know if I want a keg. Is it like a keg? It's like a keg, right? Like a keg party keg. This is not that kind of place. This is a high class wine drinking, steak cabin, cob eating. We're cob munchers, all right? Cob munchers don't have keggers. Maybe in your part of the world, Lindsay, but we're down here in the south. we don't do that. We can't have those two things. Why keg parties are not an English thing? You don't get kegs in the UK at all, do you? I don't think I've ever been to a party in the UK and anyone's ever had a keg. I kind of do have a theory. Some softies. I think it's because, well, so when I was I was at university in America for a while. We had keg parties because people are able, like, you're not allowed to drink. You're not allowed to go out and drink because you're under 21 and because you're at uni. So that's why keg parties were a thing, because it was go to someone's house and just have a big piss up, basically. So what can we use to build that up? I guess we could probably just use like some block pieces. Did I check this already? No, it's fine. It will go there. It's going to be a cupboard that doesn't open, unfortunately. He doesn't have like a blanking plate, does he? No, I don't think so. Oh, it's not going to have that. Oh, that's a pain. Can't have that. Can't have that, peeps, unfortunately. Is there something we can put at the end? Those are wall mounted, aren't they? Let's just see. It would look silly with a big fridge out here, wouldn't it? Oh, was that what it was? Not the right door. Oh right, okay, I didn't notice that. Didn't register that at all. Yeah, that confuses me. So I was using the wrong door. I want one of those. That one, in fact. Still not going to work. Still not going to work. For a different reason this time. For a different reason. That's not good, is it? Is there a wider one of those? What's one slightly wider? 25. We want like a 35. I don't think there is one though. Cabinet straight. It's not going to work, is it? That's. I think we'll just bring it to a square end. Just bring it to a square edge. Maybe we'll put something like a dishwasher in there or something. A glass washer. Oh, I don't suppose I've got a. I haven't got a cutlery thing yet either. Let's put one of those in as well. Can I get one more in? No, that's too close to the gazebo. Okay, right, so let's do drawers here. I haven't, Wes. It's been a really busy week, dude. I will watch it though. Promise I'll watch it. Just haven't had the chance. I've been doing so much in front of my computer this week. I've had very, very little time away from it, so no apologies. I haven't. Okay, so I was going to try and build this up with something, wasn't I? Like this could be fraught with danger. Maybe some. Let's just check. Can the cap pieces get put on the floor? These are nice and small. And they can be stacked as well. Sweet. Maybe these will be perfect. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Suits you. Suits you. Come on. Yes, you know you want to do it. And what are the chances? What are the chances that we could even put a tiny little bit of cupboard or something in front of that? Probably not, but I don't think I've got a white cap piece, which would have worked perfectly. But that's pretty satisfyingly snug little fit in there. Let's just check. I definitely haven't got a white one of those. I have. Let's try that again. See, I'm just picking up these bits now from the workshop. Anything that I just find that's like a nice little random thing, I just like, have that please. Because you just find these little extra little uses for things that obviously this is not intended to be for that, but it works perfectly. Slightly different white, unfortunately, but that's beggars can't be choosers. Yeah, perfect. Look at that. Almost looks like it's meant to be. Okay, so in fact we could probably just put the booze up there to hide that extra bit of worktop. I think we'll just do that. Snug as a bug in a rug, exactly. Like a glove. This is tedious, isn't it? This is tedious. But I don't want to delete anything in case the wall suddenly freaks out. We can have some chopping blocks as well. Some like a little prep area. There's that nice big chopping board, isn't there? The one that's got the kind of the block pieces. I think I've seen it a few times and never actually used it because it's always a bit big. It would actually probably go pretty well out here. So let's try that. Chopping. They've changed something. I feel like this has changed. I think that a search in that one was always searching everything. Maybe I'm wrong. Because I vaguely remember seeing... Oh, maybe it's not just... Maybe not called that. Board. Yeah, no, it does work. That's what I want. Thank you, Cara. Appreciate that. It's very generous. See, I would really like to see Oz make a worktop out of something like that. Because I always find this sort of worktop isn't very modern looking. It's a bit kind of old-fashioned. I mean, it's the most normal thing that everyone's got. Like we've got the exact sort of same style, but like if you imagine like a whole worktop that was made out of kind of that. Oh, your poms, awesome. What did you gave me some? I tried the stud actually. We made this back wall here, and I tried the stud. We shall have to see if that's going to work. It might work. We'll see on Friday when we do the proper build. Oh, I'm terrified about deleting anything near these things. It's going to move them over there. You could make a floor out of this as well. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? A bit nuts, but you could definitely make a floor out of it. Inside, that would look really nice. That's an idea for a future thing. I definitely think our bath mats work. That I'm in for that. I'm definitely down for that. Okay, so we need some sort of we need a change, we need a transition here basically. So I don't think I want the boards now. I think we'll go with stone or something else. It does look like a bit of nice cork flooring. Yeah, is it like a... I'm trying to think of what the style of workshop. I think they worktop. Sorry, I keep saying workshop when I mean to say worktop. I think it's butcher's block, isn't it? That sort of style. It's all little individual blocks, and then it's all sort of you know. Then you varnish over the top of it. Oh, there's that as well. A little condiment board. That's cute. Yeah, we'll have that. We'll have that. I'll have that. Just put that over there. That's fine. I don't quite line up that way. Just noticed that. See that little edge there sticking out. Never mind. Right, what was I doing next? I was doing the floor, wasn't I? That floor over the other side of this deck, of this thing. Surfaces. I might just go with like the sports surface now. Not sure. I want something quite simple next to this. I think we'll go with a sports surface. Next to this patterned floor needs to be something a simpler texture. Maybe even in the dark. You know what we could do? In fact, let's try. Yeah, I don't know if you could do that before either. Place a block down after we've already placed the gazebo down. Let's see what this looks like. This might be a bit too much. Might get a bit busy. That bird is annoying. Oh. Little happy birdie chirping away to himself. Grinchy Wes comes along. Shut your noise up. What are you so happy about? Little birdie's just up in the tree. Singing away. Singing away. Shut it. It's all your racket. Poor little birdie. Yeah, a bit of a trip hazard. It is a little bit of a trip hazard, but oh, I still need to come even further out. Oh, auto save. Auto save. Yeah, I might bring that tile along this way as well. Just have that little step down into the kitchen. Right, so all of that. All of that's got to move out then one again. Mary Poppins. God, do you remember that little bird from Mary Poppins? It was pretty weird looking, wasn't it? That was so... Was that like... It was animatronic, wasn't it, that little bird? In the scene when she's like... Is that the scene when she's... Is that Teaspoon of Sugar? I can't remember. Or is it... Is it about the... Is it the bit when she's doing the housework? And the birds come in and help? I'm trying to think of the lyrics now to that. Spoon. Just tuned into word spoon. 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 Did someone say spoon? Right, we'll have to decide whether this is going to be too much. I don't know. I feel like this might be a bit too much. Hey Zaron, how you doing? No, when the maid told the bird to be quiet as the master had a headache. Oh yeah, it's the same bird though, isn't it? They used that little animatronic bird. Because she like whistles along with the bird, doesn't she, at some point? That's a little bit too much. I'm not sure. Exclamation mark poo. The hopeful exclamation mark poo that one day Toast will ever do it. So that's a 100 by 100. Can you do like can you do something interesting with these? Let's just have a look at this a second. I do quite like it, but I'm trying to just kind of knock it back a little bit. What about kind of every other one? This is I'm saying it's a little bit too much, and then adding more to it. No, that's not good. Okay, I think we'll leave it like that. It's going to have stuff on it anyway, like a table and whatever. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so I was going to come along this way. See, I could have done it with smaller squares. Smaller squares would have made it busier though. I literally had an extra memory card with a lot of space in my computer the whole time. Empty as well, so no, so problem solved. Nice. And there you go. So you had a positive outcome from it in the end. Sometimes life presents these things, eh? You know what's happened there, don't you? You've been presented with some lemons. And you made some lemonade. I was going to say some lemon squash, but that's not the that's not the saying. What's happened there is you've made some lemon squash. Oh crap, it's not going to work. It's not going to let me do it, is it? It's really forgiving right up until that point. And then it says no. You cannot do it. Is it because of this? It is. Night, Nadine. Sleep well. Have a good one. Right, what can we use? Maybe one of those like cap pieces. I don't know, this might be a bit much. I just want something that's like an edging, not that. I don't know if this is going to be right. It's a bit too shiny, isn't it? Oh. I don't know. I actually quite like that. I think maybe we'll keep that. Do, 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 do. Oh, no way. This is not going to have it, is it? Okay, not that one then. Yeah, I think that helps. That does something. Just breaks it up a little bit. Okay, so I'll tell you what we do need is we need these don't go on the ground, do they? But what's the piece that goes on the floor that we've used in the shower before? Grill? Drain? Anybody got any ideas? It's not vent. I just tried vent, didn't I? So the little bit that goes in the shower. Don't know why this always goes blue in here. This guy. Sewer? No, I don't mean that. Interesting. Oi! English only please in the chat. Thank you. Let's look what we've got else in here decoration wise. Oh, I need some bar stools as well. That will help bring it together. Do you have little slop pieces? Sloped pieces? Don't think so. I don't think there's anything that's got like a little angle like that. I don't know. The game just like randomly sometimes does stuff like that, doesn't it? Just randomly pop them back in. That's the same as you get in like the pipe bits back sometimes. They just randomly pop in. What's going on here then? Why have I suddenly got a bit of grass down there? Thanks. What about some bar? So we want some bar stools, we want some lights. Too much bug. It's a lot better than it used to be, that's for sure, but there are still sometimes bugs, yeah. Did I not just have a red one when I picked? Oh, that's red is... Okay, red is shown as white there. Oh, I don't want that. I want it like that. Oh, this is actually not tall enough. Oh, that's because of my... Interesting. That's a shame. Maybe I don't really care. We might choose a different one. We always use those ones. We might use these ones. Now that's height-wise better as well, isn't it? Look. Okay, right. So we need some more stuff to put up on the shelves and things up here on the counter. And my buyers aren't that bothered about anything I'm doing here, are they? They're like, it's not any survival stuff going on here, is there? Table. I might do like a bench seat. Let's have a look at that. I think we're only going to get a small bit of this done, guys. I think we're pretty much just going to get this little... This is the trouble. The gardens always take me so long. I mean, not that I've really been doing a garden. I've been doing a thing. Bench seats, bench seats. Kitchen. Wonder where these are. Bench. Bench. I think I just search for bench, but yeah, see, that's the problem. They're never actually what you think they're called. Start up house paper again. Good luck. Is there any way to make these less inside looking? Not sure. Just gonna say, I'm not sure this is gonna work, but we'll have a little look. There's no way of actually like making in a corner, is there? Yeah, I kind of wanted to create a little corner bit for them, but I don't think that's going to work. Maybe if I put half walls there? Let's see. Oh, I get these little gaps though. They're so annoying. Mods! maybe if we do half wall. So there's a short one. So we could do like this. Let's see if this turns into anything. And then we could do a medium one. Oh, which is pretty much the same. You're a bit behind there, Poms, I think. You're replying to something from about 10 minutes ago. That's a massive one. So what have I used here then? Oh, I used 2 mediums stacked on top of each other. That's not actually the same brick that I've used either. That's a nicer brick. But I need to use that one again now. Yeah, I don't think Poms realises we're like, that's 10 minutes ago. I haven't actually placed the piece down yet though, so it doesn't really matter. It's still going. It's because I'm not replying in the time frame that Poms is Poms is watching. I'm ignoring everything that she's saying. Quite normal people do that because they join in the stream and they don't realise they've joined in from like 10 minutes ago. Like this could work. So I need maybe a double stack of the shorts, or a short and a long. So at some point when Poms get us to this point of the stream, thanks very much Poms for your for your help. Oh dear. Great. Let's place all these down the bottom. That'll just be easier. So that's right. That pattern is right. It will all make sense, yeah, because what happens is because sometimes people get really annoyed because they don't realise you can't, there's no way I can reply. Do I need to go over to Twitch? Oh dear. I'd love to be able to have this as like a trellis. I wonder if we did like a trellis bit on the other side. You want weather in the game? Yeah, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? What am I looking for? Fences. So let's see what sort of height that comes up to. That's a shame. What about this one? So we could build that up. I kind of like the idea of having trellis there now, but let's have a little look. I think it'd be cool to have like a little trellis bit behind that wall. Let's just see what the length would be like. Oh, there's going to be a gap though. Why would you make it so that you couldn't put them butted up next to each other? Is that the right piece then? Fence Rio. That's the bit I just used, but there's going to be a gap in the middle. Let's just give it a go. It might look terrible, but we'll give it a go. Or isn't there like there's like a climbing thing? Is there like a climbing plant? Plants. There's something that's on a climber. Oh, why? Why can I not find things? Structures? No. Decorations I just checked. Fences I think I've checked. Other? Awesome. Good news, Christine. Recreation structures surfaces. Where's the like climbing plants? Pots. What you reckon pots is the search? I don't know if that's what. That's not what I'm thinking of though. It's no, it's on like a trellis. It's like a wisteria or something. And a grate. Oh my god, should we just get a grate? It's probably not even great. It is great. Look. Let's just get a grate so that when we come round to the time, we can see someone saying pots in about 10 minutes. Yeah. Someone could hit Poms in the Discord if they wanted and say, Poms, you're like 10 minutes outside of the stream. I can't put the grate down anyway. It's underneath the. It's underneath. Oh Christ alive! Oh, thank you, Lindsay. Hasn't it got a pot plant at the bottom? I don't think so. I think it's just something you place down. Unless they've taken them out. I don't really know how to spell trellis, but I'm pretty sure it's not like this. Are you back in sync now, Poms? Are you back in sync with us? Oh dear. Brilliant. Oh, too funny. That does make me chuckle. I bet you thought I bet you were just to be like, oh, why is he ignoring everything I'm saying? What a douchebag. What is this guy's problem? I'm desperately trying to tell him. Great. It's great that you're back with us. Great. Real time, I think. I don't know. This stream is super laggy for me. Is it? Is it laggy for anyone else? There's always a little bit of desync between what I'm saying and what you guys are hearing. Oh, sorry, what you guys are saying and what I'm hearing, reading. One of those things. But yeah, if it's whatever's better for you. Just know that if you say something I'm not hearing, well, we've already passed the point. Oh, does that not go up on top of those? Okay. Would it go on top of the sports surface? It should do. This is one of those pointless, unnecessary details, but I kind of want it to. I want it to work. Oh, we're still looking for it. It really is great. Yeah, I did. I got it in the end. We placed it down. Pot. Okay, so let's look in here. So plants. So it's not in any of these because I'll search through them all. I think I did, unless I missed it. I might have missed it. So it's like a climbing plant. I can't understand how I can't see it in here. It's obviously in somewhere silly then, isn't it? So decorations. It's not in this section, decorations. It's not in fences. Other, lights, furniture. Well, we could have used those as the bench seats. To be fair, that probably would have worked better. See, that has actually got a corner piece to it. Yeah, I don't know if that's I mean, maybe it's not even a thing. That would work better, wouldn't it? This would probably just work better. I could still do what I'm doing. Let's just take that out. Because they'll stitch together better, these, anyway. I did quite like that colour, though. I can't have that colour. I like that colour because it matched a bit to the bar stool. That's okay though. That'll work out okay. Okay, so let's go down one side. So what's it called? Meredy. Meredy. So we want that, and it is that, and that, I think. It still doesn't seem like it stitches together quite right. Is that not the right piece? Would that not be the right piece to go around a corner like that then? Meredy, it's got to be that one. Yeah, it's got to be that one. And then that's just the end piece, isn't it? It just doesn't quite do the corner right. Oh, that's because, yeah, okay, I see, because there should be a cushion there. All right, never mind. Coffee, brown, grey. And then let's use the end bits. Coffee. Like that. Who is 10 minutes out of stream? Well, Poms was, but now isn't. And now I'm wondering slightly if you are. I'm wondering if everybody is. Ask me again in about 10 minutes. This is now a very different type of seating area. But never mind. Oh, I don't know. I don't think I like that now. These don't feel like they're as... These don't seem right now all of a sudden. Oh, the faff is real. I don't know if I like this now. I've changed it all. I think that corner is bothering me. So that corner does need to go back to how I had it before. Even if I stick with these. And that needs to change to the other corner. So that way. Coffee. Grey. It doesn't work either. I can't get this to look. I can't get this to look right. I don't know why. That just looks weird, doesn't it? Meredy. So that's what I'm using. But you're in real time now. Excellent. And it's great. Meredy left. Meredy left. So brown, coffee. I'm getting a bit confused now. I'm getting confused. Is it that one? No. What colours have I even used? God damn it. Grey coffee and the brown. It doesn't look the same. Is it just the light? That looks lighter. Oh, what got deleted there? Was it too many caps? I did see some caps. That's all right, Mum Bear. No worries. Yeah, it's not something I do. I don't control that, but it's to stop. It's not a. Yeah, for most people it's just an accident when that happens, but obviously as you can appreciate, sometimes you just get people shouting. You don't want to have people shouting, because if you were alright with caps locks, I know that's a different colour by the way guys, if you had caps lock, everybody would use caps lock, and soon you just end up with everybody in caps. Oh, that makes it nicer. Well, it's probably not really true, but yeah, you know what I mean. Brown coffee. Brown coffee. No, the base needs to be the same. The base needs to say as that, and the pillows need to be brown coffee. Yes, okay, right, and then this section here is go back to being having some blocks in it. then we'll put some capping pieces on top of this in a second, so it probably doesn't really matter if it's, even if it's kind of wonky like that. Okay, right, so let's try this then. So cap. So we'll put our cap pieces back on top of this. Probably not that one. Probably the wood. It would be lovely if you just incorporate and do be perfect for me. So what are you supposed to use then? Is that not what you're supposed to use on top of those? Is it top? Is that? What's that? No. Top. Interesting. So I do want it. I want it to kind of hang over, but I don't think it's gonna. Oh, maybe. So close. Why won't that go? Okay, what about if we move that slightly to there? Yes, perfect. Cool. So we've got a little bit to put our. I've got a little bit to put a thing in there. A little. We could put some glasses up there. Right. So I want the capping piece. This. And we're going to hope that this is going to perfectly fit. It doesn't. I don't really understand why. Were you tiling a bathroom? At a short one tile? When you're tiling a bathroom, short one tile, yeah, exactly. We made it work. Is Dennis out of sync as well? What's going on? Pretty out of sync today. This doesn't usually happen. You should occasionally get one person. I think Dennis sometimes does get out of sync though. Thanks, Indy. That's not. Why is that not fitting? Oh, there we go. Okay, so I don't mind as long as it's even on both sides. I don't mind a gap. I can accept the gap. Rightio. Okay, so I think if we can get the bits at least kind of consistent. Oh, now let's move. Why is that moved? If we can get this little bit done, I'll be happy. Just get this little corner bit done. I'll be a happy boy. Let's put this on top of those. So I think that's actually the bit that's supposed to be used for those, but that doesn't seem like it makes sense to me. That's too big, surely. Okay, right. So there needs to be a table here. I need to do this bit back here. I wonder if we can place. Let's just test. We're using our new favourite piece, but. Can we place these with a fence on top of it? I'm probably going to guess no. Crap. Welcome back, Weston. so we'll have to use the surfaces. I don't quite know why sometimes the surfaces... I think they've done something weird with the fences that they don't place us back on top. They don't place things back on... you can't place things on top of them for some reason. Surfaces... Don't really want to go with concrete, but we can do. Minty said she will get you, and I said you were picking him up from daycare. It's a bit rude, isn't it? It's a bit rude, Wes. It's not necessary, dude. I'm sure you only meant it as a joke, but yeah, it's a bit rude. Thanks, Weston. Oh, sometimes this game drives me mad. Drives me crazy. Right, so we should be able to put those on top of that now. Right, so we need to go considerably higher. We're going to have weird... People feel ignored for no reason at all tonight. Yeah, I know it was a joke, but you've got the context of saying something in type sometimes gets lost, and people can, you know, not everybody takes a joke in the way it's intended when you write it. I always think it's just better to err on the side of caution. Oh, because I'm using these pieces, these support surfaces won't stack like that. That's why I'm... Oh, I should be using the other bit. Let's use this. Let's do this again. I don't think I'm missing. I don't think I'm missing anybody in the chat. If I am, then I apologise for that. But it just sometimes that happens if I'm focused down on what I'm doing. Generally speaking, I think most of the time I get everybody's comments, but. And sometimes people just say stuff that's kind of not worth me replying. Like you're saying something to each other. I don't need to read that. Right, so this should work. Hopefully, we've still got this little weird. Why is it? Quite understand why it's clipping in on the bigger piece there. Won't let me clip that shorter piece underneath. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. I don't think there's anything changed in the stream tonight that would mean that there's any more latency. I'm certainly not seeing any kind of warnings of that. I think it just happens to sometimes, doesn't it? People just like refresh their browser or whatever, and it sometimes just happens. It's just the way it is. Streams be streams. It doesn't really matter too much if there's a different gap. Yeah, I do as well, really. But then we'd be looking at the neighbours, wouldn't we? seeing all the things they've got in their garden that we're not allowed. Okay, so let's see. Hopefully, after all that, this does actually go up there. It does. We're nearly there. It's nearly there. Absolutal. Absolutal. What's absolutal from? That's from a film, I think. Sometimes when you type on chat but cursor isn't online, then it stops play. Oh, right. Oh, I see what, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, not something we generally have much of a problem with, is it? But occasionally it happens. It's no bother. All good. All good. Hit the space bar, it pauses the stream. Oh, is that what it is, you think? It's a shame about the little post, but I think I'm going to accept the little post and see if I can hide it. What's the update on the 10th? I need some more. I need some more support for this, don't I? It's not going to have it. It's not going to have it. Okay. So let's try one more bit of sports surfing. This is so going to be worth it. So going to be worth it. We still haven't seen the bit we were looking for either. I think maybe they've taken that out. You saw it in green there for a second. Yeah, I need another slab. Oh, you saw it light up green, did it? Yeah, like back there it is. But not there. What about the little cubes? I don't think it's I don't really know why, but something seems to be about these fence pieces that they don't accept a normal block. So they work in here though. What is going on, man? Like, why? Do it to me, game. It's all slightly out of line now, look. That's my worry about the building a house thing. Too close to have a fence. Hang on. Look. They got to butt up together though, surely. Don't call me Shirley. Right, they do what I'm doing. I thought we already tried this. Did we not try this? Oh, sorry, you're right. We already established there was going to be a gap, didn't we? That's not the right piece though, is it? That's the narrower piece. We did already establish there was going to be a gap. I'm just forgetting. Oh. They only butt up post to post. There needs to be a bit that doesn't have a post, doesn't there? That's what we want. So I could go... Don't want that either. So that's probably the best we can do then. It does do something, but I'm not sure if it's nice. It's not got enough room from the other fence, yeah. It does look alright though. I think it looks alright. There's a little bit that looks alright. This troubles me. This floating structure troubles me somewhat. Cap. That does help. If in doubt, my cap pieces are my new favourite pieces. Get out of jail. Yeah, I think it looks alright. I think once we put some, if we put some little plants and stuff, make it slightly wider and put a post. Yeah, but then you've got a post in the middle. I don't know. I did think that, but I think I prefer it like this. I think what we're going to do as well. I'd have to build the whole wall again. I'm thinking about potentially putting a plant there, yeah. I think it looks alright as it is. Hide it with vines. Oh, is it vines that I was looking for the whole time? I don't think I can get vines in there. Fences. So is that the tall one? No, that's a short one. Height 1.5. Oh, great. Maybe we go with a coloured one actually. Let's have a look. That's going to clash with a brick. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Vines on the rods, but I don't think they'll fit. Yeah, I don't think the red... I didn't like the red that much. I thought the red clashed a bit with the bricks. Right, we'll have a look at vines in a sec. I think they're tall though, aren't they? They're only like a really long piece. Can I not get a narrow one of those? Penis strobus. Hey, thank you. That's what I want. Come on. Okay. Is that even the same? It is the same. Pardon? I beg your ready pardon. Yeah, no, that's not. That is what I was looking for, but and would have been an option a while ago. But I don't think we need it. Oh, you're kidding me. These little cat pieces are a bit temperamental, aren't they? It's to a life of their own. Yeah, they're all the same height though. Plants, flower beds. Plants, flower beds. They're all the same height, guys. It's way bigger than my wall, so. Okay, right. So let's get some little pot plants. Japanese maple. These are small, aren't they? Interesting. Yeah, I didn't. Well, that was the thing I was looking for earlier, but once I'd kind of eliminated it, I knew it wasn't going to be right because I remembered it was tall basically, which is pretty unusual for me to remember anything. But these are manky looking, aren't they? This is always the problem. Unless you plant them in the ground, they'll always stay manky looking. They never look nice and green. Plants, needle plants. One stem while we're in needle plants. They do need a bit of baby bio, don't they? Oh dear. Is that still a thing you get? I haven't seen that in ages. I want a little, like, a nice little sort of cypress tree, but one that I don't need to plant in the ground. Can we do, like, something like that? Maybe. Well, that's huge, isn't it? What do we reckon? Is that better than the pear tree? I think I prefer the pear tree. Okay, right, I want some little plants to go up here. Maybe I'm using the house plants then for this. Is there not anything in plants? Are there not anything in pots that are like little plants? These are all... Oh, what are these like? No, they're going to be massive, aren't they? Yeah, I prefer the pear as well. Yeah, I thought that's what I'd end up doing, going back to the inside ones, unfortunately. What's that like? It's actually quite nice, but it's a bit just a bit dull looking again, isn't it? Like a nice, I want a nice colour. That's too much. Massive pot. It's a bit too much. Glowy trees. No. None of these are quite what I'm looking for, but we might have to just settle on one of these in a second. Just try that one. Doesn't look right, does it? Okay, what about if we used one of the pots and then we put something in the pots? Is there any of these that are small? Oh, they won't go on the surface either. Oh, you sake. I like these, yeah. But they won't go up on top of that. because we're not using the floor bits. Yeah, you'd have to build them up and float them. Hey Amanda, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to. I guess I could do that. I don't want to. I don't want to. In fact, we might go with a smaller one in the grey, like that. Is that the same? Actually, I don't think I like that beach colour. Yeah, the nut's nicer. Okay, so we get 2 American walnuts. Save. Auto save. Okay. And then we'll get 2 large nuts. 2 large nuts. That's all we need. Okay, right, so we need some sort of table now. We still need some plants to go back up there. Well, we're coming up to 3 hours, guys, so I'm gonna have to end soon. I want to get the table. I actually wanted to end up I just wanted to do 2.5 hours tonight, but that's in my way. Once I get in the rhythm of it. So much for doing the whole garden. We've done a little bit. Just came home from IKEA. Yeah, IKEA sucks, doesn't it? I mean, they've got nice stuff, but it's not exactly stressful. It's not exactly stress-free. Decorations. What's that? Is there any variations of that one? It's not too bad. It's just all the plant pots look a bit kind of, no, the foliage looks a bit muddy, doesn't it? Love the colour scheme. All comes together nicely. Yeah, it's coming together, isn't it? It's coming together. I quite like it. Are you a nice big colourful? No, you're tiny. You're a little tiny tiddler one. What can we have? Back to you. I mean, maybe we'll just have this guy. Kind of wanted a little. I wanted something with a flower on it, but it seemed like limited options. Ooh, did we just look at you? Put you in the middle. Maybe one of these. No. Not so much. That's actually better up there. I can't get this little bit here right. Maybe it's because I'm putting a plant on there. It doesn't want to be a plant. Well, that one's huge. That's huge as well, isn't it? And then there's that guy. What about you? This might work. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Okay, and we want a couple more glasses. We're going to actually glasses. We're going to go for glasses. We're on the same wavelength. Which probably by the time we log back in, this is all going to have dropped into the. It's going to have dropped into that little pit for some reason. Let's put a couple of these up here actually. Yeah, we're gonna have a wine glass. A couple of wine glasses. I would like more plants as well. Brick. Well, we will definitely be continuing this project at some point. We may well be coming back to this in a couple of weeks, to be honest, because we've got to do. I can't remember if I sort of finished the thought on this, but I was saying about. That's not right, is it? Building the house on Friday, and that I'm expecting that it's going to be, even though we'll start it on Friday, we're unlikely to finish it on Friday. Is that right now? And so I was expecting we probably would be continuing with the house on the next normal Wednesday stream, but we shall see. I mean, we might start it on Friday and all just be like, oh, this is a hell, let's not do this, it doesn't work. But I mean, this has stayed reasonably well. This jars on me slightly. I don't understand why these cat pieces move around. We'll come back and fix it some other time. Right, table. IKEA is the opposite of calm, and this is the opposite of IKEA, relaxing. Nice. Yeah, I have to say it's never a fun experience, IKEA. I think it's just the way they lay stuff out. Everything's everywhere. There's no system. Well, that actually works quite well. Yeah. Like that. Let's go back to the plans. And let's do. Kind of want something just running along this wall behind me, but something simple. Maybe like some tulips or something. A bit huge. So this is where we're going to get into the point where it annoys me because it won't let me put stuff. I'm going to want to put these things in the same pots, and they're not going to let me because the hitboxes are stupid. Is it me or some of the walls in the house not straight? Oh, really? You think? Can't say I've noticed that before, to be honest. But you might be right. Oh, I managed to get it in there for a second. It went green. How did I manage to do that? Oh, it's going green. Been stuck in the warehouse for hours until you pay. Not go and get some fresh air. So many impressions. Yeah, I think they it's one of those things, isn't it, that you have to walk through the whole. It's the way they design the places. You have to walk through the whole thing in order to get to the tills. It's all like a journey. This doesn't seem to want to go in there. No, I can't say if I've noticed the wall's not being straight, but you might be right. Aha. I mean, bamboo's a bit rando to be using. Bamboo and tulips. I'm not sure that's a good combo. Well, that looks garbage, doesn't it? Garbage. This is my frustration with the garden stuff. I kind of just wish it was a bit more forgiving. Like, just let me clip it in. What does it matter? Can you not even put these in a pot? Is that what it is? You can't. Just take the hitboxes down. Like, honestly, make them like nowhere near as big. It's so unforgiving. Not feeling that combo. No, the bamboo didn't work with the tulips. It was stupid. Hey Oz, how you doing? We were calling your name earlier. Well, I wasn't. I did warn you. You've broken seal on something, but we actually kind of made it work. We managed to make a grill. Well, what is supposed to be a hot plate out here. I don't think you're delayed, Christine, at all. I think you're fine. We made a little kind of hot plate out here, ish. Outside kitchen deal. Still feels like it needs more in here, doesn't it? What else can we do in here? I've got to finish though, guys. I'm over the time. I'm over my time. I just want some plants. Maybe these. Right, so I want to be able to get like 10 of these in this little box. No, they're so pointless, aren't they? Cute, but pointless. Can you get them in like a thicker? No. These? Okay, so yeah, let's see. Some of them are just way more forgiving for some reason. I don't really understand why. They just seem to do a bit better job of making the hitboxes nice and small. I need to crouch down for these, but never mind. I don't know why I'm standing up every time. Okay, right. I'm not loving those, to be honest, but we'll have to do. I need to end the stream, Wes, because it's been longer than I said it was going to be, and I have many streams still this week. A 6-hour stream tomorrow, and recording to do. So sorry, dude. I do need to end the stream. Let's just put one more thing. There's always one more thing to do. It is a long week. Newspaper. And a little pot. Just because why wouldn't ya? Do, do, do. There we go. I think it looks alright. Last touch, last little bit. And not that it really makes any difference, but lights. I don't actually really remember if this works. If you put lights on the outside of the house and a switch, do they light up? I am streaming House Flipper again on Friday. On Friday, I've got a 6-hour stream, which is a sort of just a kind of one-off thing. So it's usually, this is the normal time. But yeah, Friday at 6 we're starting. Well, actually, the House Flipper bit will start at 8:30. Installations. Let's just do this switch and then we'll be done. I guess this will work. Don't actually know if this works, but it doesn't. That's annoying, isn't it? Bums. Oh well. Yeah, 8:30 PM UK. I'll fix this next time because I can't bother with it now. Stupid little white cap things. Anyway, right, so there we go. I feel like it still needs a little bit more in there, but your English is better than any other language that I speak, so don't worry about it. Right, peeps, thank you very much for watching. Very much appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully catch you guys on the Friday, and we shall see what we get. We might get some giveaways. I'm not sure for House Super. We shall see. Right, take it easy, peeps. Thank you, everybody. Very much appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're watching after the fact, and I shall catch you guys on the next one. Take it easy.